It is us Normies back to watch more Vikings. We're here for season 6, part 2. This is episode 11, King of Kings. And holy shit, man.
It's been a long time.
And all I have to say is, you guys think you guys have family problems. Have y'all hung out with the Lothbrooks?
The Lothbrooks.
Have y'all hang out with the Lothbrooks and the Ironsides? Holy shit, do they got a bag of worms that you guys cannot open? So we got the big thing that Bjorn died. I think Bjorn died. I believe he died. Mickey believes otherwise.
It definitely seems that way, but
it was a bit of a fatal.
I feel like he'll be back because like they didn't fully, as far as I can remember, because I didn't go back and rewatch the episodes or anything. But like it's the rules of cinema. We saw him get stabbed, fatally wounded, but we didn't see him die.
No, his eyes were dead as hell, bro.
He was still moving. He was still moving.
He's ready to go to Valhalla.
So
bro.
I feel like because he's a pretty big part of the show. Like I feel like, well, they did kill off Lagertha in the last part.
Yeah,
but
they did. That was
I
amazing,
imagine they would keep Alexander Ludwig till not the end of this show, but like at least part 2 for like one episode. I anticipate seeing him again.
I agree. I mean, I don't know. I think he's gone. I think it's going down the line.
I don't want him to be. I mean, obviously this cliffhanger, like the wound was fatal. Like it was very bad, and considering there's no medical way to deal with it, he's not gonna make it.
There's sand
but
in there.
But it makes me sad because, like, he is the last living like son of Ragnar. Then you have Asa, but like if Bjorn is dead, and then if they like happen to also kill Asa's mom, I forgot what her name was. What's her name?
Oh shit.
Yeah, with the scar.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, she walked off camera.
All of those people die. Like Asa will be like a little orphan. Like, and then anything can happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just like I don't want that lineage to disappear.
No, it wasn't Gunhild. It was
Thorun.
Thorun.
Yeah.
Before you have anything to say, because I got some big.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm with Mickey here. Oh, not unfortunately. These guys are survivors. So as much as that looked like it should have been like a perilous fatal wound, somehow he's gonna pull it off. Like
we've seen Ragnar fall 3 stories off a castle with a busted like gallbladder.
Missing blood.
Yeah, but like he died later. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Hey man, look. If anything, the last couple episodes of the last season, it really, really showed Bjorn's arrogance and just like again, sitting there and going, "No, Ivar can't do this. Ivar won't do this." And look what Ivar did, dude. Ivar is a smart motherfucker, dude. He always looks outside of the fucking box, and that's the problem with Bjorn, bro. Bjorn won't listen to anybody but his own arrogance. But
it's all good.
Hey, like I was saying, man, that was Bjorn's own fucking arrogance, bro. Because even at the end, even Harold was like sitting there when they were making fucking plans, was like, Bjorn thinks we should do this because this is whatever, and he was just sitting there arrogant as fuck, and want to listen to anybody else, and that's where he's at. I'm sorry.
I agree
that was frustrating.
I agree with that, and I'm not saying that Bjorn's gonna like come back to life, but I feel like they're gonna show his passing if that's the. But other parts of the show, we got King Harold and the mystery of Freydis also. Freydis and Oleg, King Oleg. King Oleg and Freydis.
That is the weirdest
Katya. Her name
shit.
is Katya.
I'm dressed for the occasion with my Ukrainian Vyshivanka. I wanted to celebrate.
Hey man, and I just want to say it was really, really fucked up. I think Harold is still really fucked up king, man. He's always gonna be jealous of fucking Bjorn, bro. Had to rape his fucking wife and shit.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Gunhild, man, lost a fucking baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Gunhild.
She's about to go down.
She's a boss.
And I think Harold might have kicked it. Harold was on the ground, bro. He's all fucked up.
I wonder if.
I love how they abandoned Harold. They were like,
they're like,
"Oh, you're dying." Okay. I'm just gonna take this crown.
He was like, "Drug Brunson, go!" And he just took his crown and just ran.
I wonder if Catherine Winnick is going to be back to direct any other episodes, because the one she did was Flame.
Oh yeah.
And of course just the passing episode. That was probably the best episode for part 1. The one you did the video essay
Iceman was, dude, Iceman had me in fucking
so
tears, dude.
That was a very good send-off.
When she was like, you will always be in my heart.
Yeah, with the sand. How they
the sand. And as she said, I was like, oh my god.
Oh,
and then I was like, Ragnar, you fucking asshole. How dare you, bro?
Even if you just show me like a gif of her like disappearing into the sand, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I think you'll always be in my dreams.
Out of context, I will cry.
Right. All right. Well, let's find out. Let's see what happens. Guys, remember, this is not a market substitute. Please support the official release. This is the last season, so let's give them the views, and maybe there's a sweet little box set coming after. But we're watching it on Amazon Prime. You can watch it there too. Check it out. Then come back here for our reactions and reviews. If you want to, well, I don't think we can get ahead on this, but check out our Patreon if you want to see the uncut and lots of other good stuff on there. But we're going to be watching this live. As much as we can. Like, subscribe, hit the share button. I got that all wrong, but you do the things. Here comes the intro.
It's a new intro.
Whoa, also,
whoa,
hey.
Whoa.
It's a new song.
You said if I had a heart, but different beat.
Yeah, it's a different.
Oh.
Ooh, I like this
That
one.
is awesome.
I wanted to say that I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now, and it's.
Oh man.
Is it good, man? I'm jealous.
It's very, very. It's probably the closest Viking game I've played.
I think they kind of made the main kind of a little bit after Ragnar.
I mean, it's kind of in the music. It's.
This show really made me fall in love with like the Vikings mythos and the culture. Like I've gotten really into.
Oh yeah, because in that game they're killing each other too. They're killing the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
You're a Viking.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's dead. All right.
They got him warm though. If he was dead, why would they have him all warm?
Well, I mean, I think that's just how they. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Doesn't look good. Yeah, he looks pretty dead. All right, see, that's what I meant. They would at least like show it, you know, like I won. He's in the first episode.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
No.
I don't know. He looks pretty.
Bjorn.
Here's something to my friends.
Oh fuck you.
This fucking guy.
I know I wear your colors right now, but fuck you.
When we retreated, I cannot be completely sure that Bjorn was dead. It's not possible to kill Bjorn.
Okay, then he's like.
This fucker.
Based on the conversation. He running shit
No.
in Kattegat.
Of course.
Are you kidding me?
You got Harl?
Yeah.
Back in capture.
All of his...
Shit!
I have no intention of being useful to you. To us, death is bliss, and I rush to believe. What about you? Oh, I'm not in a rush.
Oh yeah, he's gone, guys.
He's alive.
Dude, they about to bury his ass.
Nah, man, the way, what's his, Vitzer, why would they say that? Like, they wouldn't open up, like, oh,
Yeah.
is he alive or not?
He's looking whiter than usual, bro.
Nah, he looks pretty dead. I'm not, yeah, you're definitely right about that, but why would
He
they?
did just get impaled with a sword. He's gonna look pretty dead.
We should begin our preparations to sail west. I've told everyone that will listen that I want to be king of Iceland. I can see that this Icelandic settlement will grow.
It does become a pretty dope place one day.
I won't sacrifice my ambitions, but they can wait. When it is decided, and may the gods guide us to the Golden Land.
I mean, he's got a point. If he makes it to the Golden Land with them, that will only help seal his ability to become king.
Yeah.
He's about to do some dastardly evil shit to become king, man. I can tell.
He's been doing
He's
dastardly
already
shit.
done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, but he's about to do some more dastardly.
Yep, he's alive.
See him sweat.
He's breathing.
There we go.
What? I thought they killed his ass, man.
Ugh.
I'll be real with you guys. A part of me was like happy, a part of me was sad that Ivar killed him.
Of course, a kiss is what gets Bjorn to stir. He's like,
Wait a second. Sex.
Your life is over. King Olaf. I might have made a different decision. But then you don't have the power, do you?
For both Harald and Bjorn to be alive,
like slithers on.
like both of them got
Welcome back.
fucking impaled.
Why are you being so pathetic? King Harold raped me. If I ever get the chance, I will cut his throat.
Damn, at least you told somebody.
I told Bjorn I would bring him luck and good fortune. Instead, I have brought him pain and ruin.
Damn, man, she's all about Bjorn.
You are not a god, Ingrid. All you could ever give Bjorn was what you could hold in the palm of your hand. You give me such courage. Thank you.
Man, you know what? Man, he has they call it thruples. That's what these are called, thruples. 7 lines that's in a thrupled relationship, and he loves it.
Thanks for the news.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like, they call, these are things they call thruples, and the men in these relationships never not happy. And the women are happy too, apparently, because they love each other.
There is someone beside me.
Oh man, they're about to light him on fire.
I hear his voice. He says, "He who believes in me, though he may die, he shall live. I am the resurrection and the life.
Is he using Christianity against them? Oh my god.
Always. Always."
Damn. Now they can kill him.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Don't be afraid.
I can't.
Think of me as already dead. Nothing more can hurt me.
5 hours, you know, he's trying to motivate the young, you know. You feel me?
Okay.
You gotta get
What a
motivated.
role model.
This shows to a true testament to like leadership even nowadays. You know what I mean? Like he's a true leader in the way that he like.
Oh, he's going out like a monk.
He didn't deserve to die. He was too wise.
This
he
is
was
crazy.
He was a good leader.
I love Olaf. But this is insane. He's not screaming.
Yeah, he's going out like that, like the monk who did it in real life.
Oh, this is gonna fuck Vincent up.
Yeah, fuck all of them up. He's doing this as a
Fucking
symbol
good.
too, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
he didn't scream at all. that just shook them all. They're like, what?
Yes, I love this.
Yeah, that was pretty badass.
Yeah, Olaf needed to go like this.
That was
But he did. Harold was the one that should have went.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because
Oh yeah, 100%.
because Olaf's wisdom and the way Olaf like led and the way he was a way he was more important to humanity. in my opinion.
What he has to offer is not material.
Yes.
My God expects nothing more than my prayers and my belief in his presence. Without him, nothing is.
I believe in the All-Father. Your Christ reaches out and prays to the Holy Father, All-Father, and know that your divine Father and mine, they're one and the same.
Alright, that's an interesting spin.
That's a good realize.
Interesting spin.
I like that. That was sick. Even he figured out there's the different connotations of God. It's all the same. Smart motherfucker.
Oleg will make me a king of Norway, perhaps king of all Scandinavia. I won't really be king. Oleg will have all of the power, just as he's always had all of the power over you. Even though you are the heir to the whole Rus Empire. But how can you change it? Things are as they are. The world
His voice.
Yeah, I was like,
What is happening?
Puberty hit him between seasons.
God.
Man, he's the heir, man. Why y'all talking shit for?
But who can you trust? I think he's watching us.
He's like,
Oh my god, he's like right there.
Like, I heard everything you said.
It makes.
What are you hiding? I think that you will tell me the truth. If your God is watching.
You got him.
Shettel and his son
Killed.
Eyvind and his whole family in cold blood. And Shettel had a beautiful, wise daughter called Eyvind, who killed herself.
This was the most depressing.
She could not live knowing what her father had done.
Man, I think bro should be worried for his life, cause.
Yeah.
Man, Uba, you were like one of my favorite Ragnar son, bro. Like Uba had Kattegat on lock,
Who
bro.
are you?
Is it long? Oh, shit.
Oh
Oh boy.
Well,
no. They're like
big as that.
ants.
Can you imagine being back at the, like just taking a stroll like that and you're just
I'd
like,
run.
oh.
I would
Looking like
hightail my
ants.
shit. And I would
Yeah,
run.
man, like that's crazy.
They are here. Our scouts have spotted them. They're coming off the ground.
Dude. Oh, damn. We're getting right into it.
I have done everything I possibly could. The arrival of King Hakon and his forces ahead, but we are still massively outnumbered.
You have just given up.
There is no use in pretending.
Have you forgotten the gods? What is my name or yours compared to that of Odin and Thor? Do you suppose they would just sit idly by as they watch followers of the false Christ God slaughter and slay their children? Cast their singing souls to the wind?
Tranquilo. Oh my god.
God, I
Is
bet.
that what we have come to? Is that our world will end?
Yeah, it does, dude. You don't know history, cuz.
Unfortunately, yes.
You just reopened your wound.
Oh, man, I bet his breath smells so bad.
Yeah. Shut up,
I'm just...
I am not worthy to be mentioned in the same breath as you, but I promise I will give you no more cause to be ashamed of me. Forgive me.
Ludwig coming in with them acting chops, though.
This is yours,
Harald's
my
crown.
king.
Bjorn Ironside
No.
is dead. I saw the body with my own eyes. I don't understand. Why are you coming here to tell us?
Because I'm not trying to lose people, bro.
Great Prince, invincible ruler, I throw myself upon your mercy. Spare me, and I will serve you gladly all the days of my life.
I know his weaknesses, and I know his strengths. Will we ever see his legs again?
Is it the... Yeah, buddy, let's go!
No, I almost went and grabbed it for us.
Oh, man. Kind of want to go grab it right now.
Farewell, Bjorn Ironside.
Doesn't seem like Gunhild's backing down from the fight.
It's not gonna be a fake death this time, unfortunately, either.
Look after our guest.
Unless he's like bamboozling. Oh, come on. Well,
Spread the good news.
you ain't
I
gonna
actually
die.
wanted to
Let everyone rejoice.
He's like, no, that wasn't a code.
Great hero is dead. Kattegat is at our mercy.
Now I think they're gonna get arrogant. I don't know, man. This is an underdog story. Ooh, maybe not. I just don't know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
man. This looks like fucking
This might be-
Stannis Baratheon versus fucking both.
You're right. The only thing that could happen is Harold comes in with the clutch. That can't be.
Yeah, I was about to say, that Bjorn?
Damn, look at this. Like, the location.
It is
It
him.
is Bjorn. What is happening? He's gotta
Oh,
go.
so is this a pass?
He's gotta go out like a Viking.
Did we see foreshadowing with that?
No, I don't know, dude. I think maybe he just wants to go out fighting. I mean, there's no way he can fight.
I called it. I called it.
He's gonna be a symbol. This is kind of nuts, guys. Dude, I love this Viking music.
As a Viking, he's got to do this though. You can't just die in bed.
I know him as a man. I know his weakness and his strength. But if you ask me, will we ever see his leg again? I would say no.
Feed the dead! Merdovar! I need you to help me put my armor on one last time and fetch my sword.
What a G.
It's impossible.
Even his own brother, even Ivar is going, what the fuck?
He's not a god.
Neither are you.
This is fucking awesome! And in death do we only live. Oh my god! What a fucking sight!
Damn, that's cold. That's so well done. Everybody, all the townspeople. Let's go, motherfuckers. Y'all wanted to fight. Let's go.
Let's do this!
That is a fucking rallying. Damn, that is so dope.
Oh man, it's fucking nuts. Women, children.
God.
Ooh, with the pincer. Yay!
will tell the kings and queens, the jarls and earls of Norway, answered the summons of Bjorn Ironside.
Oh my god.
Let's
He
go.
was truly the king of all Norway, and no one else could have united all his people and brought them to victory over the Rus.
Let's see the battle though.
Welcome now, buddy.
Pincer move, son. Let's go. And now they got too arrogant. This is sick. Damn. Somebody kill that archer, dude.
Where the hell would be the one?
Yep. Get him. There it is.
Oh!
Fuck.
Was that the guy who shot arrows?
Yes.
I hope.
Yes, it was. It was.
Oh my god, my
Farewell, my brother. Soon you will be drinking ale from curved horns.
Vitzer just always on the wrong side.
You
How can we
idiot.
summon you home?
I don't even think he's gonna fall off the horse.
Even in death, Bjorn Ironside was victorious.
Damn, they brought the.
Which is one reason his name will never be forgotten, nor will they ever cease to sing of his exploits.
I think there was some like time skipping and shit going on
He
here.
was the son of
It's
Ragnar,
foreshadowing. Okay.
but in some ways even greater than Ragnar.
I mean, this is where they buried him. I'm assuming.
Because she said brought victory over the Rus, so they won.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
The
they're
man who
dead.
could not die is buried here. He is still alive.
So awesome.
Damn,
I'm
what
glad
if
they
it was
gave
really
me
a
this kind of
place
burial.
in Norway
Farewell,
that
Bjorn
had
Ironside.
Solid.
Farewell, my love. Farewell, until we meet again.
Can you imagine finding a place like that, like 200 years later?
Yeah. Viking crypt. That's it.
That was really good.
That's the last of the season 1 OGs.
Wow.
No.
That's the last of the original Lothbrok family.
I needed that.
Woo!
Please.
That's
Sorry, here you
sick. That was really good.
That was really good. Well done. That was probably one of the best ways he could have went.
Yeah, I think that was a solid send off.
My favorite part was like when they said that he was the one true king of Norway, because he was the one true king that got everybody to get together to save their countryside.
Mm-hmm.
And that part like took me the fuck back, and I was like, wow. Like that was his last thing he did. He got everybody together and just made sure that, because he was at the end of the day he was a symbol. He was like, the guy even said, he's like, dude, you're worth 1,000 men. Like you just being out there in itself, it gives us so much motivation. It's like
They won.
It's our adrenaline, man. You know.
The Rus had so many friggin' people, but like that was a crazy way to do that storytelling, because they definitely skipped ahead, which means they won the battle. But then it's like, who lived, who died, like what happened? Did the Rus run away? Like what? I know it was more about his send off, but I do wish we would have seen more of the battle. I feel like that was maybe like a clever way of storytelling, but also budget saving to like kind of tell and not show.
I actually liked the way they showed it, because I'm glad that they gave Bjorn the focus, because at the end of the day, I mean, even Brunhilde said it. He's like, he was the son of Ragnar Lothbrok, and in some ways he was greater than him.
Right.
And like,
but
it
just leaves a lot of questions because I mean they won the battle, but there were some big players on that field. So did they dip?
I think that they reclaimed all of Norway.
No, they reclaimed all of Norway, and then if you saw even Ivar was like retreat. They retreated right away.
Okay, yeah, so
as soon as they saw everybody, Ivar was like retreat.
So they did.
And then Ivar fucking dipped, and everybody else fucking dipped.
Right,
and like I think
Viseric
was the only one that was kind of like sitting in the back there going, and he gave his brother the whole.
Viseric has been a very disappointing character because I keep expecting him to have like. He keeps making the wrong decision over and over again, and I keep expecting him to have some kind of redemption moment, but he just keeps he just keeps being worse.
Like, I think he's too far at this point.
Yeah. I feel like
he's just doubling down.
Yeah, like he was a lot more useless than I wanted him to be, I guess.
Well, he symbolizes that even if you're born of this royal blood, life can still be almost this uneasy journey to figure out, where it's like we want you to figure things out, but it doesn't always happen for people in this life, you know.
Yeah. And another thing about Viseric is like the one thing I've like even in the last season, this season, he was basically just like, I feel like Viseric has went a certain route his whole entire life, and like he's clicked and he's going the destructive route. He even said he's like, hey,
yeah, he's destructive.
It's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what chaos can do for a little bit. It's just he hit the tipping point, bro. You gotta understand. He was on all the drugs for the longest fucking time. You know what I mean? And then he killed. I know he didn't mean to kill Lagertha, but like for him to like get over the killing of Lagertha, he had to be like there was a purpose behind it. Like he's had to reason these things. You know?
Yeah.
And it is depressing what's happened to him because like he's went downhill, but like a lot of fucked up shit happened to Viseric too that we just should not discount. But
but kind of by his own doing though. Like I feel like the first major mistake he made, I can't remember. It was when he either got off the boat or stayed on the boat. Like I can't remember.
And he went with Ivar.
Yeah, he went with Ivar, and he should have stayed with Ubba. That was the original sin, I guess. That like put him on the path of where he is now.
Well, if you remember, he first like at the very when he was at the crossroads, he went with Ube, and then he realized that Ivar is actually the one being successful, and he switched. He also hated Lagertha for killing his mother.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like Ivar was going to be trying to take her out.
He was kind of like changing his cloak wherever the wind blew.
Yeah, and
in my opinion.
And and like you're right, he did love his mom a lot. He was not too happy with that decision.
Ausschlag.
Also, I want to just go back to the when you were talking about the way this was filmed and the battle not being there. I think I understand if some people are disappointed that they didn't see more of like a fight scene. And I personally think that there's going to be a lot more fighting, and also I mean we had 6 seasons of just battles, and I think that they've reached a point where they know they're ending and they're trying to be a little more experimental with the storytelling, and I'm actually really enjoying what they're doing right now.
Yeah, it was a good way to do it.
I feel like they're allowing themselves to be more like creatively free. So they are like experimenting with these like back and forths and like more like metaphor and more like indirect and like skipping in time and like going back and like just kind of like wrapping everything up in the end, like the same way they had the Lagertha funeral scene, or the whole episode actually was very similar to this, and I really like it. They're doing it well.
Lagertha, Ragnar, and Bjorn have gotten proper like send-offs.
I must say that the one character I'm like the most conflicted about, and I just like most of the time I like absolutely hate him. I want him to die, but whenever he's like about to die, I'm like no, and that's King Ragnar.
I mean Harald.
Harald, yes.
Yeah.
Harald.
Dude, I know. I fucking know.
Like, he killed his own brother, Halfdan, which, like, I was
great.
like, okay, fuck you.
Yeah, I liked Halfdan.
And since then, I was kind of, like, hating on him, and then, like, Lagertha raped him. And I was like,
I guess.
what? And then, like,
and then what happened to Astrid?
Yeah, and then he raped, her, and I'm just like, dude, like, I think you would be like a good ruler, maybe, but can you stop raping people?
Stop being a jealous little shit.
I don't know,
of
like,
Bjorn.
Yeah,
he's just like a jealous little
he's
shit.
So insecure.
It's like I hate to say it, man, but like he wishes he was a damn son of Ragnar Lothbrok. Like he hates it that he does not have that kind of like power. You know what?
He's missing his charisma is very low.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro, you won, you stuck around, you won that shit. You know, you won the King of Norway.
Do you remember?
He did a lot of politicking, you know, popular vote versus electoral vote.
He put all his stats in strength.
When Lagertha had her little, she was like with the other girl, like they were a couple for a bit, and then he seduced her. Do you remember that? It was like a long time ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like he just has this like
and he killed her husband like right then.
Tendencies with like other people's women.
Yeah.
I hate him.
He's got that shit.
He's just swimming in people's lakes.
Like, dude, you're a king, bro. You can like just stop swimming in the same lakes, bro.
Yeah, like you can have your own woman. Find somebody who's single and who also you don't have to rape to be with. Like it's not that hard.
I think for him the grass is always greener.
Yeah.
One of the things that kind of popped in my head, since we're on that kind of a topic, was when Bjorn was laying there in the bed, one of the last little parts, and I can't remember who the woman was that they showed, but I did start to think about that, and it was just kind of like, okay, or no, it was Eric, when Eric was sitting there, and I thought about like, okay, like he is a Viking in a sense, like he would be every bit of considered like a man's man, but like if he had, say, a wife like Jettel has his wife, right, but then they're standing there with Jettel. They're standing there with Ubba. And I thought about it, I'm like, okay, that was an interesting thing to see, because Bjorn having this, you know, royalty about him, or even just this prophecy about him, gave him an ability to bring on this throuple that Nahid was talking about, where it's like, you know, he has this very powerful woman who loves him so much that she's willing to accept and love another woman who also loves her man. And it just kind of made me think about like that these women had to have something to offer to him even. So it's not like Bjorn wouldn't just like randomly go off and steal Eric's wife, because, you know, like her place in this world, I don't know, like these women that have come to him that he's had are different than the way that, like we were just talking about freaking Harold, and how he just is like envious and jealous towards women. Like Bjorn had like purpose that almost came with each of the women that were in his life. And so like it's just it's a unique thing to think about, like that these women, there was something special about their predestination in life, that they were actually able to offer something to someone like that they were able to even shift and guide him in certain ways when someone else may not. So it was curious that, you know, you got Harold who saw that he wanted this king of all Norway thing, but he almost was never destined to be. And then you have someone who was destined to be.
He didn't have that it.
Yeah,
the it factor.
And so it was just unique, because we guys talking about that.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
But then you also have like, I like to compare like what's happening with Gunhild and Ingrid. Is her name Ingrid?
Yes.
The England.
What?
That was Ingrid?
That was somebody else.
Ingrid, my bad. I'm sorry.
So between Gunhild and Ingrid compared to Lagertha and Aslak, because Lagertha was like, fuck you, you're my husband, so if you're somebody else, I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah.
And I think those are just like two different approaches of like dealing with this situation. But I also think that like Ragnar went about it in a different way than like
Ragnar would be
that
shit.
Bjorn did.
Oh yeah.
Because like Lagertha was ready to like swing, and she was ready to like fuck shit up if she like found something out. And Bjorn was kind of like very casual about it. Like he didn't want her to know, but he also didn't really care too much to hide it. So like Gunhild obviously isn't an idiot, so she like found out fairly quickly, and I think that it was up to Gunhild where she would take it at that point, because she knew that he would just be with Ingrid one way or another. So she just wanted to make it like official, so that she doesn't look like a joke in front of other people, you know.
That is interesting.
But she never lost her. Like if she could stay with him and take it and lose her like love for him in that deep way, and still have that saving face kind of move, but she didn't lose that. And Lagertha never lost her love for Ragnar technically either.
No.
So, it's just that these women were meant to be in their lives. They, like that's a huge thing for all powerful men, is like when they have a powerful woman that's with them, big things can change in their lives all over the place in ways that they would have never expected. So like, that's kind of, again, where I was just like, what I thought was unique about it was like there was something special about all four of these women that I'm not saying that the other women in the villages didn't potentially have, but it wasn't lined up for them to be special for those two men. Yeah. In that way that they were going to be able to make an impact on their lives the way that those four women did. Like it could have been an entirely different set of two women that Bjorn had, and they may not have been meant to impact his life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or Ragnar's life.
Because Gunhild obviously brought in like the hardcore Viking woman. Like she was just like, yo, I am Viking. I have a Norwegian baby. Fuck that. Not a Roos baby.
Hey,
like,
wasn't she with Harald at first?
No, Harald wanted her.
She was with another king though.
Gunhild was with somebody else.
Yeah, with somebody else for a little bit, but then and then Harald wanted her, but then ended up.
Yeah. I know Harald wanted her.
But yeah. No man, I 100% agree, because like she is who she is, and then even that girl Ingrid like said that she was gonna bring all this like goodwill to Bjorn, and Bjorn took that shit and ran.
She was just young and rambunctious.
And Bjorn was like, young little thing, man, let's get this thing going, like it's out of the whole situation, the person that looks the best out of this, I mean, if there is anybody that looks the best out of this, probably is Gunhild, because of just the way she handled it, the way she went about it. And, like, most women would hate Ingrid and distaste Ingrid. Mm-hmm. But, like, instead, like, Gunhild is like, no, you're a part of my pack, and I'm going to fucking kill Harald if I can for what he did to you. Like,
yeah, that was pretty big. I mean,
that's, like, that's just what she is. And I'm sorry, man. She's fucking A1. Like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think Gunhild, like, really, I mean, Lagertha obviously had a major impact on her too. I think Lagertha's strength has kind of empowered like the next wave of women.
One thing I love about the show, and I hope it's like historic. I mean, I'm sure it's like the way that the women Viking carried themselves were just like ridiculous, man. They're just like Vikings, bro. It was all men and women who could fight.
The Vikings were like surprisingly progressive for the time. It's just, boy, they had some
issues, bro. They just like I feel like they just got drunk and like talk shit and kill each other off, man. You know what I mean? They were like, you looked at me wrong. No, I did not look at you wrong.
It all went wrong when the first Viking found the first magic mushroom. And then
I don't know, man. Something happened.
No, you're on the right track.
Because like, I was serious. It's like even in the fucking game and even in all the shows we watch, they're literally killing each other. Like, bro, how many of your fools? How many of you guys are gonna be left, man? What if like another fucking like the Roos is coming to attack you guys right now?
They lasted
but
so
you guys
long.
are sitting there killing each other off. Like your numbers are dwindling. You guys are losing great warriors by fighting amongst each other.
They finally reunited in this finale.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, they didn't think about it like that, because even like if Bjorn hadn't made it out of that bed to do that rallying last move, it could have went completely differently. But you saw Leif being realistic about it. He's like, bro, I've done everything I can do. We're fucked. And he's like, did you forget about the gods? Like that. It's just the gods were just always on their minds, and they didn't think of it. Whatever's happening here.
Did you think about the gods?
Whatever's happening here in front of them didn't matter as much, as long as like they just had that firm belief that I'm gonna make it out of this.
Do you know what I just realized? What? That like, do you remember the election episode?
Yeah.
When it was like the Jarls or whatever the title was voting for on behalf of their people, like electoral college. Right?
Yeah.
But like, clearly, Bjorn was the popular choice, right? But then Harald ended up being the king because of the fucking electoral college.
Is popular, man.
Oh, that's funny. But I was gonna say something else.
Topical.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's parallel to what somebody's trying to do.
Oh yeah. I wanted to also talk about Olaf. We didn't talk about him at all.
Olaf.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Olaf.
Hey,
Yep.
King Olaf, man. Hey, look, again.
It was definitely meant to
That
be
was
the
insane.
imagery with the monk.
The imagery with the monk, but again, it goes to show with like leadership. Cause like, dude, one thing I've looked across history, man. A lot of evil, vile men, bro. They end up being leaders, bro. Like they do, like people that have been in power are just very like ruthless, you know. But Olaf, like, even though he had that back, and he was very, very wise. You know what I mean? He actually had, I would say, a little bit of empathy, you know, for his folks, and like that. I feel like Olaf was a great fucking leader,
educated.
bro. Like he was so educated. Yeah, he was really educated. Even like Harold kept him to the side and was like, "No, you're gonna stay here so you can like." Help, like
what he had to offer was philosophy, but that doesn't have any like material value.
I feel like and it just sucks. It really, really did because he didn't need to go.
Yeah,
but he was ready to go.
The way he went though, like the way I scream when I get burned accidentally.
Yeah, dude, that's like that. I can't
sorry.
even,
bro.
that is
there's a couple of ways that I do not want to die, and that's one of them.
It's a different mindset when you've accepted certain things, though. You know, like you can, in a sense, almost shut off those pain receptors if you're in acceptance of it. You know, pain is something that we have as an indicator to us that something has physically hurt us.
Yeah.
But if I'm already saying, think of me as dead, then there's, you know, your brain can do amazing things.
Yeah.
But that's also with what you were saying about like the Vikings continuously killing themselves off. Something that came to my mind as you were saying that is that, like, if my objective technically in life is to die in battle so I can reach Valhalla, unfortunately, if you're the closest one nearby, I've got to pick a fight with you so that we can get in battle. And one of us will go to Valhalla and the other won't.
Oh, and I agree with you, bro.
So it's just like that, you know.
I've always felt like that idea has been like the idea that you live, you die, then you live again, or whatever, the way they do it. It almost is good. It added the veracity and the ferociousness of the Vikings, but it led to their fucking demise.
Oh,
man.
definitely.
It led to their demise.
Otherwise, I feel like they could have fucking they could have been. I mean, they were already largely impactful in the world and how they assimilated into other parts of the world. But
I wonder.
Killing enemies.
I wonder. I wonder if their like the battle philosophy or like being a warrior was only on the battlefield or also like in their personal lives, because like there were women who were like just family, like they could like defend themselves and they could fuck shit up, but also they were like mothers and they like if they could then they would like be, I don't know, hiding in the crypts with the kids or something like that, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, right.
There's like different ways to be hero or
like
a warrior.
If it was as deep for like a soldier than it would be for like a farmer or a civilian.
Yeah,
It sounds like you were right from what we've learned. Like Valhalla is through battle, but they have many levels to their version of heaven. It also sounded like.
I would like to like learn more about that because
the halls of the AC.
Yeah, there's some really good books.
Dude, there was this game that I played from back in the day. It was on Xbox. I don't know the fucking name of it, but like basically it was like a futuristic version of like the Vikings that were living. Like you're basically in the future, and like there's like everybody has weapons and shit, and like all Viking stuff, and there's like God. It's kind of crazy, but it's basically what I feel like what would have happened if the Vikings just went around and they took over the world. And, it was kind of crazy. I forget what the name it's called.
Well.
This was a really good episode.
That's it.
Solid comeback.
10 more or 9 more.
To the
last. 9 more.
All right,
and that's it.
Oh.
All right, we'll see you there.
Bye.
Peace.